Hello, everyone. Mic check, mic check. So we had some technical issues starting out today, but we should be good to go now. We are going to delay the start time of the match just because both competitors have been dealing with those technical issues. So the match will start in 14 minutes.
I don't know, he's not sitting there, so just so you like, know you're not waiting.
Mic check, mic check. Audio's low. I need to turn it up. Not loud enough. Am I louder now? Is this better? Let me know. All right, so it's better now. That's good. Okay. Great. So this is the third place match. Tymon Kolasiński versus Zhaokun. A battle of two of the best cubers in the world. They actually were hanging out last week in China, and now they're on Monkey League competing for third place. The two best cubers in the world are going head-to-head in the grand finals of Monkey League Season 6. Yiheng is the defending champion. Xuanyi is his biggest rival. 1 year ago, at the World Championships, Yiheng came out on top. Since then, both have had stellar seasons. Let's see how they got here. In round 1, Yiheng faced Bofan. Bofan won the qualifier. Wow, Yiheng found something nice. 467. It's a bit locky, but the X. Oh! This is for the match. And the F12 is brilliant. The T-perm is a bit locky, but a 428 on the match point. Yiheng is clutch. Xuanyi was expected to dominate his first round matchup, but it was Zhaokun who took the early lead. He's locky again, but the efficiency is good. Asun ZB is a bit slow, and a 549! And Zhaokun takes the first set 3-1. Xuanyi's F2L. 417. Xuanyi is clutch, and he ties up the match. He's a bit locky. Oh, but a nice last layer case. And a 567, Zhaokun takes the third set 3-0. He starts the timer. Can he solve the cube? Xuanyi solved the cube. Very nice, a 461, and Xuanyi takes the set 3-2. We have a tied match. Xuanyi will start the final and deciding solve of this match. One solve for all the glory. F12's fantastic. The ZBLL is fast. A 404 on the deciding solve. And Xuanyi wins the match 3-2, taking the final set 3-2. In round 2, Yiheng kept up the pace against Yufeng. Yufeng is ranked 3rd in the world. Yiheng is very smooth. What a solve! of 426. Yes, he can. Beautiful. 459, and Yihang takes the set 3-1. What an F12, that was insane! And a clean stop of 431, and Yihang wins the set 3-0 and wins the match 3-0. In his second round, Xuanyi faced his cubing idol, 3-time Monkey League champion, Tymon. Very nice white cross. ZBLS is so fast, 424, unreal, and Xuanyi takes it 3-0. Again, making use of the blocks to lock up there, but a PLL skip, and he missed the timer stop of 485. This F2L is absurd, and the ZBLL of 473, and Xuanyi wins the match 3-0, winning the final set 3-2 with a 424 match median, a new Monkey League record. It was only a matter of time until our two heroes met in Monkey League. As the only two undefeated names left in the tournament, the world watched in anticipation for round 3. What a start by Young, that was insane! Wow, that was great! Wow, and Yihang's F12 is so fast, a bit locky, but a 399 on the match point. And Xuanyi needs a 399 to stay in this match. A sub-4 on demand. This F12 is great! What a solve by Xuanyi, but he's locking up in the last layer! He messed up the last layer and the pressure got to him! Going into playoffs, Yihang and Xuanyi were the top 2 seeds. Welcome to the playoffs of Monkey League Season 6, with $10,000 in prize money and an in-person grand final, all sponsored by The Cubicle. Today, the number 1 seed, Wang Yihang, faces the number 8 seed, Theodor Zeider, in the quarterfinals, a best-of-7 sets of first-to-3 solves. Wow, insane turning by Yihang. What a solve! That was ridiculous at 332, the fastest solve of Monkey League Season 6. Wow. Oh! Very nice. What a solve by Yihang! A 346. Yihang kept up his perfect record of set wins with a 4-0 victory against Theodor. In his quarterfinal, Xuanyi faced Yufang. Nice start for Xuanyi, but another tough ZBLS case at 419. Another efficient start for Xuanyi. Wow, a 394, back-to-back threes for Xuanyi. Lucky start for Xuanyi, super efficient though, a 379, absurd. And with a 502 or better, Yufang can take a set. Very efficient start for Yufang, fantastic. A 454, and he emphatically takes his first set of the match, 3-1. He is lucky again in so many moves in the F12. And a +2. A super efficient start for Xuanyi. Not the best case, a 441. And Xuanyi wins the match 4-2, winning the final set 3-1, and advances to the semifinals. In the semifinals, Yihang opened up with the hottest start we'd seen all season. What a start to the F2L, a 362. Ridiculous start again. Yihang's insane, a 350. Very nice start to the F2L. What a transition, a 368. Whoa, that was crazy. 333. Yihang was a bit unsure, but he's so fast again, a 354. And Yihang's F2L is so fast, but the last layer cases are terrible, and he missed the timer stop. He still hasn't stopped at a 749. Oh, and Yihang's lucky. The pressure seems to be affecting him a little bit. And he missed the timer stop again, a 680. Yihang's F2L is fantastic. Rough cases though, a 462, and Zhaokun takes the set 3-2. Yiheng losing his first set all season after he looked completely unstoppable in the first 2 sets. Wow, what a response by Yiheng! A 380 with a safety G-perm. No inspection. Bit of a lockup. Fast turning, a 340! And Yiheng wins the match 4-1. After a shaky quarterfinal, Xuanyi returned to form with another dominant performance against Tymon. Very efficient start on yellow for Xuanyi, and a tough ZB, a 384. Outstanding efficiency for Xuanyi on that solve. And he has a fantastic solve. 450. Xuanyi's F2L is so efficient. What a solve by Xuanyi, a 386. A rocky start. Super efficient though, and a fantastic recognition of 437. And Xuanyi wins the match 4-0, winning the final set 3-2, and qualifies for the grand finals in New York this August. Xuanyi looks to be ready as ever for Monkey League Grand Finals, but his opponent is his biggest rival and the only person to beat him this season. Who will win when these two clash? Will it be Yiheng, the reigning champion? Or will it be Xuanyi, the rising star? Find out live on August 23rd in New York City. Tickets available today at thecubicle.com. All right, welcome back everyone to the 3rd place match of Monkey League Season 6. We have Tymon Kolasiński, the 3-time Monkey League champion, and we have Zhaokun, who has been spectacular all season, but he just couldn't win more than 1 set against Yiheng. So now both competitors find themselves in the 3rd place match. The winner of this match gets $1,500, the loser $1,000. I think more importantly is the pride of winning this match. It's a best of 9 sets match today for 3rd place in Monkey League.
To me, that's not devastating.
Tymon and Zhaokun were hanging out last week in China, having some fun. So let's see how they do in this match. They did do a lot of races in person, warming up for this. I heard that the races were pretty balanced. Tymon winning some, Zhaokun winning some, as you'd expect. And now it comes down to the match, and all the pressure is on today.
You scrambled first too. Ready.
Tymon chose to start the first solve. Fantastic start for Tymon. Beautiful ZBLS. A bit locky on the ZB, a 466. A very nice start to the match for Tymon. His turning just looks so smooth. I know Zhaokun is capable of sub 5 on demand. What do you make of this scramble? This is an interesting matchup here because both competitors are color neutral ZB solvers. They're the two best color neutral ZB solvers in the world. And so this is about as even as a match can get. This does look like a pretty good scramble. So that's why Tymon might not have reacted so much to that one. Zhaokun going for yellow. Very nice solve. And a 479. He was just a bit locky on the G-perm, and Tymon takes the first solve. But you can see that this is such a close match. I mean, both competitors with efficient F2Ls. Both competitors locking up a bit on the last layer. And that's the first solve of many. An interesting wrinkle to this match is that both competitors are competing from the same time zone. Usually they'd be competing from about 6 or 7 hours apart, but today they are competing in the same time zone.
You scrambled question.
Zhaokun will start this one. Looks like another nice scramble for yellow. Zhaokun's start is very quick, but a huge lockup there in the middle of F2L. And a nice recognition of 518.
15-second warning.
Quite a long solution. Maybe that scramble is a bit more difficult than the last one. But this match could come down to those little lockups. And both competitors are so good. Oh, Tymon locking up on the F2L. A nice recognition here, but a long case of 541, and Zhaokun ties it up. Tymon with a few too many hesitations in that solve.
You scrambled question.
A very balanced start to this match. Here's Tymon starting. A bit sluggish on the start, but it's super efficient. A long ZB of 475. Tymon found a nice solution there to the F2L on blue cross. It does look like a really nice scramble for blue, and since Zhaokun is color neutral, he has access to it, so it'll be interesting to see how Zhaokun does here. Zhaokun going for blue as well. So fast at 338! Zhaokun takes a 2-1 lead. What a solve. Insane efficiency and great execution. It was a good scramble for blue, in fact. What a solve by Zhaokun.
正确。清理计时器。15秒观察准备。8秒。
Zhaokun with a creative solution there, but quite a long OLL into ZB, a 543.
Second warning.
So Zhaokun struggling to find a good solution there, giving Tymon a chance to get back in this set.
Eight seconds.
Oh no, and Tymon just struggling mightily, and Zhaokun takes the set easily, 3-1.
Even break.
我们第一局的比赛结束，恭喜你获得第一局胜利，现在有2分钟的休息。
Fast start for both competitors, except Tymon struggled a bit on this fourth solve. So let's see if he can rebound. This is a best of 9 sets, so a long way to go. Both competitors will have chances to rebound and to fall off.
He's trying to force it.
第二局比赛即将开始，规矩是你先开。打乱一声传。
对。
我们正确。15秒观察准备。
Now Zhaokun will start the second set. He had a brilliant 338 in the first set. Zhaokun with an efficient start. What a recognition of 401. A very low move count and a fast recognition sequence for Zhaokun. A 401 puts insane pressure on Tymon. Lucky on the pickup. Recognition's too slow. 538 and Zhaokun takes a 1-0 lead. So far, just like looks like Zhaokun is just better.
You scramble his question.
But Tymon has not been solving his best. See if he can make any progress here as the set continues. start to the F2L there, but a huge hesitation on the ZBLS and a long case of 578, leaving the door wide open for Zhaokun here.
打分不正确，需要换一套模仿重新打样。
Looks like Zhaokun had a miss scramble. That one does look correct.
5秒观察准备。 2秒。
Wow, what a solve by Zhaokun. Insane efficiency at 386. Zhaokun is locked in. He takes a 2-0 lead.
You scrambled first, which
Zhaokun with an insane 440 median through 6 solves. He was the only person to beat Yi Hung in a set the entire season. And he took Xuanyi to 5 sets.
打分正确。
But he lost to Tymon in the Swiss stage. Will this be his comeback? Zhaokun with a bit of hesitation there, and he's fallen apart. A 577, what a recovery from that mistake in F2L. But a 577 gives Tymon a chance to get back in this. He can't let this opportunity slip away. He needs to focus and solve well here.
8 seconds. 12.
Tymon going for blue. Efficient. And he has the ZB, a 516. And he knows he got away with one there. Zhaokun hadn't made such a huge mistake. Tymon might not have gotten that, but that's the nature of the game. You gotta capitalize on your opponent's mistakes.
Correct. 15 seconds left.
See if Tymon can maintain his momentum.
8 seconds.
Very efficient start for Tymon, and a nice recognition of 419. Spectacular solving by Tymon Kolasiński. He's giving it his best effort here to keep up with Zhaokun. Zhaokun with another miss scramble. That one looks correct.
打分正确。15秒观察准备。
419 is the time to beat for Zhaokun. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Does look like a pretty nice scramble for Orange Cross.
8秒。
Zhaokun start is fast. Oh, but the ZBLS is lucky. A 582 and Tymon ties up the set.
He scrambles first. Correct.
Wow. And a lot of moves there for Zhaokun in the F2L. Very quickly executed. A 481.
15 seconds long.
Zhaokun was fluid. Can Tymon beat a 481 to get back in this match?
10 seconds.
Oh, and Timon's Locky. Not good enough. A 623, and Zhaokun takes the set 3-2. Tymon putting up a good fight there with a few good solves. But again, on the 5th solve, he struggled with another 6. The third place prize is $1,500 US. Fourth place is $1,000 US.
Correct. 15 seconds long.
Tymon will start this set. Timon's very locky in the F2L and extremely hesitant on the ZBLS. A disastrous 664. Tymon is falling apart. Zhaokun's so fluid in F2L. A bit hesitant there going to last layer. Quite a long solution by his standards. A 516. But he easily takes the solve.
He's kind of close to.
And again with quite a few moves. Nice recognition on the ZB of 498. Zhaokun with a creative F2L. Let's see what Tymon can make of this scramble. It's a bit tricky, but there are some blocks. A lot of potential here for a creative and efficient solution. Tymon with a fantastic F2L. The ZBLS is locky. And a soon ZB of 499. Are you kidding me? A 499 and Zhaokun takes it by 0.01. That was such a good F2L by Tymon, and he just locked up on the ZBLS into ZB. And that made the difference. Quite a few moves here and quite slow turning for Tymon. Any mistake, a 727. Tymon is crashing and leaving the door wide open for Zhaokun. A 726 or better to take this set. Wow. Quite a few hesitations into a 523 for Zhaokun, and he takes the set 3-0.
的，本局比赛结束，然后现在是3-0。我们现在需要再次重新进入测训会议。看到声音和听到看到屏幕和听到声音吗？
能。
好的，那就可以休息大概1分钟。
这个是95还是74？
这局是第4局，作为备审例行开始。
我不知道是95还是74。
要赢5局。
提前5呗。
对。
好。
好的，打乱一生成。早来正确。15秒观察准备。
Zhaokun has looked unstoppable in this match. Let's see if he can keep it
9
going.
秒。12秒。
Zhaokun with quite an efficient F2L. A bit locky there on the transition. A 491. A few uncharacteristic lockups for Zhaokun on what was otherwise a brilliant solve. There are quite a few blocks here in this scramble Tymon can make use of. Tymon is efficient, just too slow though. A 609 and Zhaokun takes a 1-0 lead. Tymon needs to find his form soon, as the score is ballooning in Zhaokun's favor. At some point it will be too late to come back. Tymon is efficient, but the turning is so rough. A 464. A great efficient solve, but the turning let him down. here's Zhaokun.
2秒，
Wow. A 467! And Tymon's luck is... The luck goes Tymon's way this time. Wow.
第3个过去。
你身体， 我们正确。15秒观察准备。 8秒。
Wow. An efficient start for Zhaokun. Bit of a lockup on the ZB, a 5 flat. It seemed like that solve was a lot faster, but I guess the lockups got in the way. It gives Tymon a chance here to take better advantage of this scramble. Tymon can find an efficient solution and just a little bit better execution. Could make a comeback here. An efficient start. Oh, but he's made a mistake on the ZBLS. And a 573. A missed opportunity. Zhaokun takes a 2-1 lead.
第3个过去。
我来以身手。 马上不正确，需要换一颗魔方重新打分。
Wow, what a solve by Tymon, a 379! Spectacular!
早班正确。
But will it be enough against Zhaokun? Could this be such a good scramble that he can do even better?
5秒观察准备。
A 379 by Tymon.
8秒。12秒。
Zhaokun is efficient, but that little rotation does it. A 516 and Tymon ties up the set. That was just a little bit too much for Zhaokun. And they'll go into this 5th solve. Tied up.
第3个过去。
我们以身手。 我们正确。
Zhaokun will start.
15秒观察准备。
Tymon will know what he has to beat.
3秒。
What an efficient start by Zhaokun. Insane solve! 469. He was a bit locky on the ZB, but it's a great solve of 469. And Tymon will need a 468 or better to win the set. Is he clutch?
8 seconds.
And again, he falls apart on the 5th solve. And Zhaokun takes a 3-2 set victory.
你们比赛结束，恭喜你再次获得胜利。现在有2分钟的休息。
The opportunities are there, but the solving isn't. This is a best of 9 sets match, so it's first to win 5 sets.
Track.
这局比赛开始，这局是Tymon先开始，再来成成。
8 seconds.
It's a smooth start for Tymon.
再来正确。
506. Can't seem to figure out what's wrong with his solving. Zhaokun made a mistake in F2L. No, Zhaokun has collapsed. What is this? An 8-10. And Tymon takes the first solve. Sometimes you don't have to beat them. Sometimes they beat themselves. Zhaokun does have quite a high margin for error in this match with a 4-0 set lead. He only needs one more set.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Okay, Zhaokun is back. What a solve. Ridiculous. A 479. Bit of a tough case there on the ZBLS and ZB. But the F2L was so efficient and so fast. What a solve by Tymon. The ZB, a 498. Are you kidding me? The luck is just not there today. That was such a good solve, and somehow it wasn't good enough.
3 counts wasted.
那你生成
How is that a 498? And the other one was a 479. It's like an optical illusion. Tymon needs to lock in here. To keep solving well and hope it's good enough.
8 seconds.
Oh, that's a fantastic start. Very quick. 470. Another good solve by Tymon. But another beatable time for Zhaokun. When both competitors are color neutral and both use ZB, a good solve for one is often a good solve for the other.
3秒 12秒
Zhaokun's got a good start here. Quite a few moves. A 465 again. Zhaokun wins by a sliver. And he takes a 2-1 lead. It's a dismantling.
子弹已生成
It's a demolition. Zhaokun is just slightly faster. Just slightly better. And very clutch. This is a match point for Zhaokun.
3秒 12秒
A bit locky than his... Oh, wow, he really struggled on the last layer, leaving the door wide open for Tymon. Tymon with a 605 or better can tie up the set. He needs to lock in here. It's still a match point. Looks nervous. We get the ZB, a 473, and he ties up the set with maximum nerves. And Tymon will start this next solve. Zhaokun will know what he has to beat to win the match.
Correct.
完正确
Ready.
This is clutch time.
8 seconds.
Wow, a solid solve for Tymon, a 468. It was efficient, and it was smooth. But with a 467 or better, Zhaokun can win the match and claim third place. It all comes down to this solve. Duel's fast. He's got a mistake here. And Zhaokun falls apart in the clutch. Tymon takes his first set of the match, 3-2. You can feel the tension. Tymon really didn't think he'd win that one. But he finally has. Zhaokun finally showed some nerves on the final solve. That was a very good set by Tymon. 506, 498, 470, 473, 468. And even with that consistency, it still came down to a nerve-wracking final solve. But it's a long road ahead for Tymon. A long road to the comeback. Zhaokun only needs to win one out of the next 4 sets
How much time is it?
to win this match.
1 minute.
Wow. Tymon with the clutch. Zhaokun with the nerves. But Zhaokun with the lead. Break is over. New scramble is posted.
那下一局比赛要开始了。那这一局是先开始，打了一声春。好，正确。15秒观察准备。
See if Zhaokun can calm his nerves and get back to his best solving here. It's a good scramble.
3秒。
Okay, so Zhaokun with a few execution mistakes, a 5-10.
15-second warning.
Might be getting a bit tired. This is quite a long match. He's giving Tymon a chance here to get back in this.
Ready.
Tymon still needs to lock in. A 5-10 is not easy.
8 seconds.
That's a great solve by Tymon. What a solve! What a solution! A 420!
Okay.
Tymon was convinced that that would be a loss with the mistake on the ZB. Perhaps he thinks that Zhaokun missed something easy on that scramble. But that's a win.
让你上车。
The comeback continues.
这个暂停一下。
Zhaokun uses timeout.
What do you got on the cell?
I think
He has to, like, unless he called it before I did that, so.
he called it before you did this, so I didn't.
Oh, that's good, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see.
That's
bad.
fine. This one was bad, so it's cool.
And Zhaokun is back with a tactical timeout.
Yeah, we're good.
Zhaokun using his timeout. He gets up to 5 minutes. Zhaokun calling the timeout. Zhaokun has been a master of timeout usage. His tactical timeouts have been extremely effective. Actually, it was in his previous match against Tymon.
Mhm.
It was in his previous match against Tymon that there was a battle of tactical timeouts. It'll be interesting to see if Tymon uses one later.
2分钟。
还有2分钟是吗？
对，你可以休息5分钟，现在还有2分钟时间。
3 minutes time use.
Tymon had the momentum, so Zhaokun called the timeout. He's hoping that this timeout can reverse their fortunes, put him back in the driver's seat. Zhaokun gets up to 5 minutes. He's used 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Making some final adjustments to his lube setup here. Okay. Timeout is over. Zhaokun using all 5 minutes of his timeout there. And now we'll see if Tymon was thrown off by the timeout.
得分正确。
哎，
然后是对面
A
先开
smooth
始。
start. What a solve! He's even better, a 439! Was the timeout in his favor? Zhaokun will need to lock
快
in.
开准备。
After he called for a timeout, that's not what he wanted to see. He wanted Tymon to be thrown off. But he's come back even stronger. Oh no. Looks like... Wow, what a solve by Zhaokun! But it's just too long on the last layer, of 463, and Tymon takes a 2-0 lead. Wow. Tymon with the reverse Uno card.
Wait, why is it taking so long?
应该快85minutes了。
Just waiting for the data entry. Okay.
你是干嘛？
Tymon with a 420 before the timeout and a 439 after.
对面是车。 打完正确。15秒关卡准备。 5秒。
Zhaokun, an efficient solve. He's a bit lucky, a 458. Fantastic efficiency, a good solution. Turning was a bit shaky, though. This is going to be tough to beat for Tymon. He needs to lock in once again. This is a set point if Tymon is clutch. It's efficient. That's just not fast enough. A 585. Zhaokun's back in this. It's 2-1. Quite a long solution for Tymon, and a mistake on the last layer of 529. He's letting Zhaokun get back into this. A 528 for better. A 528 or better for Zhaokun ties up the set.
两个调准备。
Needs to solve well.
8秒。12秒。
Oh, and Zhaokun with some nerves. What's going wrong? A 518! He's clutch! And he ties up the set. Stumbling through that solution into a 2-2 tie. Zhaokun will have another match point coming up. Zhaokun will solve first.
打完一声手。
Tymon will know what he has to beat to stay in it. On his previous opportunity, Zhaokun was nervy. Can he lock in this time?
12秒。
Seems to be a difficult scramble.
12秒。
Zhaokun is very hesitant here. Quite a long solution. And a messed up stop. A 631, leaving the door open for Tymon to make the comeback. With a 630 or better, Tymon can win the set. Another collapse for Zhaokun. But Tymon needs to focus.
8 seconds.
Smooth. Nice solve. 451! Tymon is clutch! And he wins the set 3-2.
Give it a break.
What a roller coaster of emotions. And again, Zhaokun falters
Wait, that's
on the
BBB.
decider.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Wow. What a match. We knew this would be close, but we didn't know it would be this dramatic. It was 4-0 Zhaokun. And now it's 4-2. Let's see if Zhaokun can stay composed. Losing 2 sets like that is tough.
好的，那我们还有一会儿休息时间。
Tymon left no doubt about it with the 451 there. It was such a rough start for Tymon. And a clutch comeback. Now we go into the 7th set. It's a 4-2 lead for
时
Zhaokun.
间到了，下一局要开始了，哥哥。下一局开始，这一局是天猛先
This looks like a really nice scramble. I'm going for green. It's efficient. 395!
长到不正确，需要换一个魔方的配方。
What a solution for Tymon. Interesting to see what Zhaokun goes for. Zhaokun with a miss scramble. Okay, this one looks correct.
找到正确。
Tymon with another sub 4. The comeback is insane. Don't count out Zhaokun. This is a really nice scramble. Zhaokun seems to take a similar approach here with green.
12秒。12秒。
Zhaokun's got an insane F2L! Oh, but he's lucky. A 474. The start was so fast, but the finish was too slow. A 1-0 lead for Tymon. Zhaokun made him sweat it.
He's got a person.
10万以上手。
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Just absurd what Tymon is doing here under all this pressure. After such a rough start. It's not like Zhaokun has fallen off a cliff. He's still solving really well. Tymon has to be clutch on all of these solves. And really the pressure's all on Tymon because Zhaokun just needs one set to win the match.
15秒观察准备。
It's like another nice scramble.
8秒。12秒。
Zhaokun struggling there with the execution of 448. Super efficient solve.
15 second
You can tell he's nervous. Could Tymon beat this one too?
Ready.
It would be quite a feat. But he is capable.
8 seconds.
Good start. Oh, but a messed up ZBLS. And a 526. Zhaokun ties it up. You have to be perfect against Zhaokun. Just doesn't leave you much chances.
He's got me person.
Ready.
See if Tymon can recompose himself here.
那个大显那个是不是没电了？
That's a super efficient solve, but he messed up the recognition there. A bit slow. 438, super efficient. But he was a bit hesitant on the recognition of the ZBLS.
充电宝。
Putting maximum pressure on Zhaokun. It's a good scramble.
行。
Man, it's crazy that a 438 doesn't feel safe against Zhaokun. Zhaokun is so fast. Seems like Zhaokun's phone ran out of battery.
行，你给控点再歪一点儿，歪一点儿。好，能行动。
Zhaokun is looking for a power bank to charge his phone.
Can you tell me when they fixed it?
Yeah, he's after this one.
15秒观察这边。1秒。
It's a fast start for Zhaokun, but he's messed something up in the F2L. It's a disaster. He's totally thrown off. He was not ready to solve that cube. A 785, and Tymon takes a 2-1 lead.
He's trying to first.
We're going second, right?
The comeback is still on. Zhaokun is still nervous.
完正确。15秒观察准备。
See if he can recompose himself after that disaster of a solve. Zhaokun Locky again on the F2L. He looks so nervous, and the recognition was slow, a 546.
15-second warning.
And Zhaokun leaves the door open for Tymon to continue his comeback. A 545 or better to win the set. It's a bit Locky himself, but it's super efficient. The Soonzi B, a 535. Tymon is clutch, and he wins the set 3-1.
Online the YouTube. Very good.
Oh my. This match is an emotional roller coaster. Wow. Whew. Even after all that, Zhaokun still only needs one more set to win the match. He's still up 4-3. Zhaokun still has the advantage. But is it affecting his mentality to have been up so big and to have lost every match, every set since then?
Jim will let you know, like 1 minute.
Whew. Okay, let's resume. The 8th set of this instant classic match
下一局比赛
for 3rd place in Monkey League Season 6.
打完一胜成
Zhaokun tried the timeout. It backfired. He solved well. Tymon solved better. He was clutch. Tymon was, well, locked in. Let's see if he can continue. And Zhaokun will start. Once again, this is an opportunity to win the match for Zhaokun. 1 set is all he needs. But that's been the case for the last 3 sets. Very fast start for Zhaokun, but so many moves again in the F2L of 502. Zhaokun is just not as locked in as he was in the early stages of this match. 502 for Zhaokun.
Pretty.
It's a tricky scramble, but there is opportunity here. Quite a few moves for Tymon. 461! The comeback continues. 1-0.
Scramble first.
打完一胜成
Ready.
Another great solve for Tymon, a 448! So smooth, so efficient. Tymon is not making this easy for Zhaokun.
两败朝准备
He's making him solve his absolute best. He's a bit lucky on the start, and on the transition, and on the last layer, a 587, and Tymon takes a 2-0 lead. Zhaokun doesn't know what to do.
Scramble first.
He had complete control of the match, and now he's underwater.
Correct.
15秒观察准备 8秒
Wow, what a start by Zhaokun. But again, he's hesitant on the transition of 544. Zhaokun struggling with his ZBLS and ZBLL recognition. And he's giving Tymon a chance to tie up the match. A 543 or better for Tymon Kolasiński.
Ready.
What? The comeback is
Come on.
real! A 476!
Come on.
And Tymon wins the set 3-0 and ties up the match. We should have known. Zhaokun's matches always go the
比赛
distance,
结束，我们现在大比分来到4-4，
and this one
还有2分钟
is
结
no
束
exception. Four sets to 4, and it will come down to the 9th set. Tymon Kolasiński with a generational comeback. He was down 4-0. And he responded like only Tymon can. Zhaokun has already used his timeout. Tymon hasn't. But right now, the momentum is squarely in Timon's corner. This is absolutely insane. Wow. The break is over. A new scramble is posted. This match for third place in Monkey League Season 6 comes down to the 9th and final set. After Zhaokun was up 4-0, Tymon made an incredible comeback. And now the match is tied. Can Zhaokun regain his composure? Or will the momentum carry Tymon to the finish line? Very nice start for Tymon. A bit lucky on the execution. A 483, so solid. So consistent for Tymon.
手表观察准备。
Zhaokun is under unbelievable pressure here. He knows he can beat this time.
2秒。
Wow, what a solve by Zhaokun of 464! Zhaokun is back. And he takes a 1-0 lead.
8面12面
Another efficient start for Zhaokun. He's so fast! So smooth. A 475.
15 second one.
Zhaokun with another fantastic solve. Can Tymon respond?
8 seconds.
Oh no, and Timon's hesitant. He shook his head and a +2. And Zhaokun takes a 2-0 lead. It's been quite a journey.
Scramble first.
An unbelievable match. And once again, Zhaokun has a match point.
Ready.
Smooth start for Tymon. Bit of a hesitation there, and a lockup of 553. The nerves hit him in full force during that ZB. And he leaves the door open for Zhaokun. A 552 or better to win the match. It was quite a journey. Zhaokun's locky on the F2L, but it's so efficient, a 484! Zhaokun is the king of clutch. And after an emotional roller coaster, Zhaokun wins the match 5-4, winning the final set 3-0. And Zhaokun is your third place finisher in Monkey League Season 6.
跟库比克申请家长登记。
What a match.
那个我新宇他得
Hello， 我们这边有一个采访啊，我们会先采访Tymon那边，然后等一下我再过来。
嗯。
好，辛苦了，大满这么久，恭喜。
你们也辛苦了，给我裁判裁了1个半点儿。
请问你是明天的机票去韩国吗？
对，明天10点的。
啊，那我们大概后天可以见。你后天会去赛场吗？
后天几号？10，韩国赛哪天？我这个设备不好打不开。
15号，但是好像15号没有你的项目。
嗯，那我不一定会去了就。
啊。
嗯，应该就我有项目那天能见面。
那我们就16号见。
嗯。
Get your engineering degree?
What?
You built a roller coaster and you took everyone on a ride. It was insane.
Yeah.
Tell us about your entire experience during this match. What was your thought process like? And at what point did you calm down and think you got that?
I mean, honestly, at some point during the first 4 sets, like, I mean, I was getting some bad cases, but also my solving was just so bad. Like, the worst I've solved in maybe ever, I don't know. Like, on par with Euros finals this year. So, just this year in general has been kind of rough in terms of my comp performance. And this was just, like, even worse. And honestly, at some point in, like, the 3rd or 4th set, I was like, okay, if this is how this match is gonna go, like, I just need to stop keeping. Like, it's over. Because there's no way to, like, enjoy it when you're performing that badly. So I was like, okay, it's done. And then I do that. So, like, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how I did after those next 4 sets. Obviously, you would like to get the win, but I'm still satisfied with the almost recovery, so it's pretty good.
Good. And what in this match gave you more confidence? Did it make you feel better that he was struggling a little bit, or did you feel better when you felt more in control of what
Honestly,
you were
I
doing?
don't even remember his times because I never looked at them. But it's just like in that 5th set, I just locked in and everything started clicking. So I don't know why, but I just started going insane.
Started going insane. We like that. We want more of this. People in the chat were asking, what cube are you using? Because now the GAN 17 is out. Are you on the 12, the 16, and the 17? What number are you at right now?
So actually, it's a custom GAN 16 that GAN made for me while I was in China. So it has.
Oh, okay, cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it has springs instead of maglev. So I'm really enjoying using that. So thanks to GAN for making that. And that they said they will make more for me, so hopefully I'll keep using it for a long time.
Yeah, that's awesome. And just in a short bit, you'll be heading over to the US to just hang out with us and just see the live spectacle that's going to happen in New York City. What are you looking forward to most when you're making this trip?
I'm really excited to train with Shuani again, because I trained with him for about a week in China, and that was really fun. I think I improved quite a bit. And hopefully he's getting something out of it as well. And just having a great time with him and his family.
That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of the kids look up to you, and that's so cool to see that. Hopefully we can make that happen. And for everyone in the chat, if you're looking to see the live finals, they'll be in New York City, August 22nd and 23rd. We'll have a social day the first day, and then the match on the second day. You get to meet the cast of Monkey League. There's more than just the people on screen. There's, judges, people helping with the production, Philip himself. There's a lot of people involved, so it'd be really cool to just see everyone there. And your Monkey League campaign has finished for season 6. What would you say is your biggest takeaway from this?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure out how to compete well, and I did compete well today, but I don't know why, so I have no takeaways.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll give you more chances to compete and just give more people more ways to have fun with everyone around the world. All right. So, thank you so much for talking to us. We'll buy you a nice pizza when you come. And, looking forward to just hanging out. And, now if, no one has any last things to say, we'll move on to talking to Zhaokun, who won today's match.
Yeah, just thanks to Philip for hosting the season. It's been great competing, and I'm looking forward to seeing the finals.
All right. Be there, everyone. All right. Let's switch over.
Hello, Zhaokun.
等一下，
Hello.
等一下，
好，对。可以听到我说话吗？
可以。
好，那我们就开始准备采访了，然后也是会就先说一遍英文，我会翻译给你听。对 ，OK。All right, man. You certainly know how to play long matches. So when you were up 4-0 in this match, did you think you had him under control, or what was your thought process, and how did that change when he started coming back? OK， 首先 恭喜你能获得这场比赛的胜利，也是很艰难的一场比赛。我们都知道你的在中国的称号是打满战神，你也确实在这场比赛中打满了全部的比赛。那么在当你4-0领先对手的时候，就是你这个时候心态是如何的，以及你怎么样就是保持接下来的心态，以及你怎么去看就是最后怎么样稳住心态获得胜利的？
就是4-0那阵儿，就是很紧张，有点儿，但也不至于很紧张吧，就是有点紧张，反正。
然后你是怎么稳住自己心态？就是中间发生了什么，可以跟我们说一下吗？
中间就是我没有再去看Tymon成绩，然后心态就好了一点儿。
Alright, so I'm going to translate what he said. It's actually really funny. He said, I was extremely nervous slightly. 很紧张有点. It seemed a little confused, but hey, he's the winner, right? And then he also said that when he looked over at some of Tymon's results, it made him feel a little bit better. So we had asked Tymon, like, hey, what made you feel better, your own performance or the other guys? I think he was really looking at Tymon's performance to motivate him to continue fighting. Yeah, that's awesome. So this is the end of your Monkey League campaign. You've won 3rd place, which is amazing. And what would you say is like the most fun match that you've had all season? Because you've had a lot of really long, amazing matches.
这场比赛也是你在本次然后联盟 Monkey League 比赛中最后一场，也非常恭喜你能获得第3名这个名次，你也是一个非常不错的名次。那么在整一个赛季中，你有没有觉得哪一场比赛是令你印象最深刻的、最难忘的一场比赛？可以跟我们说一说吗？
最难忘的，最难忘的，有可能。
是哪一场比赛你觉得你比较难忘、印象很深刻的比赛？
有可能就是打1那一场。
打耿轩一那一场是吗？
对。
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he said that the match that's most memorable for him was when he faced off against Xuan Yigang. Yeah, honestly, if I went all sets against Xuan Yigang, I'd be hyped for life. Like I'd be telling my kids and my grandkids that too. So that's pretty awesome. So what are you looking forward to after this? Like, do you have more competitions in the WCA? Are you doing anything local in your country? Like, what's the rest of the year look like for you?
那么这场比赛结束以后，你会有一些其他的国防上的安排吗？比如说WCA 比赛，或者是非 WCA 比赛，或者是其他的一些比赛安排有吗？
明天我要去韩国比那个韩国公开赛，然后后面就是北京
的 WCA 比赛是吗？
Alright, so he says that he's going to hit Korea, and then he's going to hit Beijing for competitions. That's really exciting. Yeah, Asia's got a very diverse cast of cubers, so that's really cool that more people can travel between countries to cube. So the last question I have is so this was you basically made it near the complete end of Monkey League. Would you like to come back, and if so, what would you like to see? And yeah, how would you maybe if there's anything that you can change or something that you really loved about the thing we should keep? Like, what's your view on that?
就是这场在这个赛季的比赛我们已经圆满你的比赛已经圆满结束了，然后我们想问一下你之后还会再想要参加下一个赛季的 Monkey League 比赛吗？以及你觉得有没有这个比赛中比较好的部分或者好玩的部分，我们应该需要继续保持下去的，或者你有没有什么新的想法、新的 idea 可以提供给我们这个下一个赛季的比赛呢？
下一个赛季的话，如果我时间还充裕的话，我应该是会参加的。然后感觉来后联盟的话，整个赛制其实很不错，我觉得。
也不 在这个赛季里面好玩的一些点，比如说用 Pro Pad 或者是一些其他的赛制上比较好玩然后想要继续保持的，或者有没有什么其他的新的建议、新的点子想要加入下一个赛季？
其实我觉得都可以保持，然后我也没什么新的建议，因为我觉得已经挺不错的这个赛制。
All right, yeah, he says he would love to come back if his schedule allows, and he's just happy that we tried a lot of different things like 4pad, and he's open to anything, and very just happy to be here. Well, we're very happy to have you. It was so cool to see you fight from the beginning all the way to this medal match. Congratulations again on making it this far. Third place. We'll be sending you some money. It's going to be good spending on something good. And yeah, we'll see everyone very soon for the finals.
好，那也非常感谢你参加这一个赛季的比赛。那么这个比赛也非常精彩，我们非常开心你可以来参加我们的比赛，看到你从一开始一直比赛比到现在最后一场最后获得了第3名这个很好的成绩，也再次恭喜你获得了这个好成绩。你会获得一些奖金应该是1500元美金，然后我们会之后发送给你，然后你也可以去买点你想要买的东西然后也再次恭喜你，非常开心可以看到你比赛到现在。那么好，谢谢你的参与，然后我们的采访就到此为止了。
好，
好，拜。
谢谢，
好，拜拜。
Yep, bye
拜
bye.
拜，
谢谢。
Yep.
拜拜。
Thank you, YouTube chat. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Philip. Thank you for everyone for making this an awesome show. And yeah, maybe Philip has some more stuff. Let's go back to him.
Okay, well, that's the interviews. If you're still here, I'd like to invite you to the in-person finals in New York on August 22nd and 23rd. You can get tickets now on thecubicle.com. That will be the matchup between the two best cubers in the world, Xuanyi and Yiheng. Can't wait to see this match. If this match is any indication, that match is going to be insane. And it will be in person for the first time. Best of 9 sets. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this match. I'm going to go recover. That was quite a roller coaster of emotions. And I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for watching.